Tonight, we're making cornbread in the Dutch oven, campfire cooking style. In front, I have 27 coals going to put around and on top of my 12-inch deep Dutch oven. In a regular Dutch oven, you would use 25 coals, but being I have a deep Dutch oven, I'm going to add 2 more coals to the top. When you're cooking with a Dutch oven, there's a temperature guide that you can get, and I'll insert a picture of it here. This is the actual Lodge oven temperature guide, and it tells you how many coals you need total for the size Dutch oven that you're using and for the temperature that you want to cook at. With mine being a 12-inch Dutch oven, I need 25 coals, 17 on the top, 8 on the bottom. But with it being a deep Dutch oven, I'm going to add 2 more coals to the top. So I'm going to add the coals. I'm hoping that you're going to be able to see this really well. But I'm going to put 8 coals around the bottom because we're going to be cooking at 35 or 350 degrees. You want to kind of have it evenly spaced. And then I'm going to put 17 on top. Plus the 2. So that's got our oven set to where it should come up to 350 degrees in just a few minutes. While this is warming up, I'm going to go in and make the cornbread mix, and then I'll bring you back out. Okay, it should be heated up enough, so I'm going to take the lid off. Oh yeah. We're just going to pour our cornbread mix in. Now I usually cook this in a 10-inch pan, so this is going to be some pretty thin cornbread. But it'll be good with our beans and fried green tomatoes tonight. Now we're going to cook this according to your regular directions for the regular amount of time. I think mine said 20 to 25 minutes. So we'll see you back here in 20 to 25 minutes. While we're waiting for our cornbread to cook, I canned some green tomatoes in 2017, and we're going to have fried green tomatoes tonight. I'm going to hand the jar off to my trusty jar opener because I didn't bring my can opener, so he can get it open for me. Thank you. And I'm going to drain them, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got them drained, and off camera view I have eggs, cornmeal, and my tomatoes, and my oil is hot. That was wanting to fall apart on me. I'm going to dip it in the egg. Yep, it's falling apart on me. Cut that one just a little bit too thin. Dip it in the flour. This one's better. That one was just a little bit too thin. Dip it in the egg and the flour. And if you'd like to see a video on how I can my green tomatoes, leave a comment down below and I'll do one when I get enough green tomatoes. It'll probably be towards the end of garden season because I like my red tomatoes too. So when I get these fried, I'll bring you back and show you what they look like. Put these up in the microwave to keep them warm. I'm going to get my pinto beans on to cook. I had my trusty lid opener open a jar of beans that I canned a couple of years ago. Canning pinto beans makes everything just so much quicker. If you want a quick meal when you come home from work, open you up a jar and fix you some cornbread, and there you go. Sorry about that. The timer for the cornbread went off. I don't usually season my beans too much when I can them because sometimes the flavors get too strong. So what I'm going to do, first off I'm going to get a clean spoon. So I'm going to put a little bit of bacon grease in there. And a little bit of salt and pepper. Up and we'll be ready to eat. Okay, here's the moment of truth. It's been a total of about 30 minutes. And one thing I forgot to tell you is to turn your Dutch oven a quarter of a turn every 15 minutes. I'm going to call that good. And I'll put my lid lifter right there. See if we can get it out of the pan. May not be able to pull it off with this equipment, but we'll see. There we go. Get this first piece out and it'll be a lot easier. Done all the way through. Looks like it's done on the bottom. Let's get this piece out and see. There we go. Done on the bottom. Okay, there's our pinto beans, cornbread, and fried green tomatoes. I'm going to break me off a piece of cornbread. Cornbread turned out really good. Just gonna pour me some beans on top. There's the cornbread and beans. Let me turn you around here and see if I can't give you a taste test. Adding the bacon grease to those beans really did season it up really good. Now I'm going to try one of the fried green tomatoes. A lot of people are afraid that if they can green tomatoes, they're going to get really mushy. And as you can see, these are holding their shape. And they're not mushy at all. Excuse me. So if you'd like to see more videos like the campfire cooking in the Dutch oven, or canning green tomatoes, or canning pinto beans, drop a comment drop a comment below, and we'll see if we can't get it made for you. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate every one of you, and we hope you're enjoying our videos. You all have a blessed night.